Let's do a little.
Yeah.
Little one.
All right, yeah, so we're here today fighting for cannabis to be legal in this country. We think it's an important thing for medical purposes, for financial purposes in this country. We have got to ask the question why the government are so anti to legalise cannabis in this country, and you've got to say that it's the pharmaceutical companies who are making billions and billions of pounds a year from their legal drugs, who are putting a spanner in the works, who are denying ill people medical care from cannabis that can reduce cancer cells. There's so many illnesses that it fights, you know, and it's got to be mainstream now. It's got to be looked at. It's so important. So our message here today is legalise cannabis for the sick. We want cannabis legalised in this country for medical and financial purposes. Cannabis is fighting so many illnesses. The cannabis oil is so important now that we look at this, you know, to be legalised for, like, to fight these illnesses.
So going back to the money that has been made in Colorado, apparently it's 9 billion within a year.
9 billion in a year, you know, and I know we're not as big like our country, but you know, there is money to be made from this, through the growers to the shop sellers to the delivery men. All their workers are all tax deductible, all money going back into our economy that is not there at the moment, you know, which is ridiculous.
You've got old people going cold in the winter.
And this is what we're saying, you know, you've got old people freezing in the winter, too scared to put their heating on, and the government turning their noses up at money that's literally there on the table, ready to be taken, you know, and it just seems crazy that they haven't bought into this.
Regarding the alcohol, using alcohol, cannabis, alcohol versus cannabis, what's your...
Well, of course, you know, everybody knows, you go to a pub on a Friday night, you're going to see an argument or a scrap or a fight. Yeah, I've been to many awareness days where we go to the park, all like-minded people come together, smoke a spliff together, and there's been no trouble. You know, cannabis is here to spread peace and love, you know, and alcohol is the devil's work, really, you know. So how, like, you can have alcohol legal and cannabis not, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
How many people have been known to die on alcohol to cannabis?
Hundreds of thousands of people, and nobody to this day has ever had a cannabis related death. You can drink yourself to death, you can only smoke so much before you pass out, trust me.
Okay, and if you had a message to the government today, what would that be?
Get your head out your asses and legalise cannabis. Let's have it right.
Hello, my name's Simon Dignam and I help run the Hampshire Cannabis community. I've come up from Portsmouth today to protest against the legalisation of cannabis. There was a petition that went out and it reached 220,000. So today there's a debate in Parliament and hopefully we'll see a change in this law. We want legal weed for medical users, for any age. If you need it medically, you should be allowed it. For recreational, it should be regulated with an age limit, 18, 21. Kids shouldn't get hold of it. The whole argument at the moment is that children are getting hold of it. Well, yes, they are, but that's from your local dealer. If we had it regulated and put it into shops, this wouldn't happen. It would be the same as alcohol. Kids wouldn't get hold of it. Everyone's happy. The police in Hampshire, they're losing £30 to £40 million this year in their budget. So I'm sure legalising cannabis would free up a lot of their time. So let's hope it all goes well today. Thank you. From the Hampshire Cannabis community.
Yeah, hello, I'm from South East London, my name is Lewis Hall, and I've come all the way down here today just to see the cannabis protest because I think it's good for medication. It could be used if it's in the shops and that. It'll be able to, like, I don't know, maybe change things because the way it's produced, yeah, is everyone wants it because it's illegal, yeah. But if you made it legal, yeah, people wouldn't be able to get hold of it. They're not meant to, because they wouldn't be able to get served it in the shops. Now, please, if you hear us out, and please listen to what we have to say and take it from a good point of view, please. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Brendan. I use cannabis. I've used it as a recreational drug from the age of 11. Never been a couch potato, always been a hard-working man. Done all sorts of work in my life. Now I'm a cannabis user for cancer. Yes, cancer. Throat cancer the first time, cured. And now I'm on spinal cancer, but they told me I'm not going to live. They told me I've got terminal cancer. Well, I'm beating that. Not with conventional medicines, with cannabis oil. Cannabis oil is what we need, it's what's working. It's not just working for me, and it's not just working for cancer, it's working for hundreds of other things. We need it legal. We need it legal today, and we need it legal for other people. Lots of other people. And I say to you, all of you in Parliament, they're debating it, we need it legalised. Please, look at us. We're not just a small minority of people. We are a large crowd of people that need help.